I can't believe it took them so long for them to come up with this ETF. You know, the first one, actually, we've had the first exposure to cryptocurrency. We had cony, which came out like a few months ago. You know, this has been it's been out for a while now, and the dividend yield right now is 135. This was the closest one to crypto ETFs that we've had. So finally, as I was waiting and I was anticipating this is going to happen, because most other companies have come up with a Bitcoin ETF. So finally today, actually, YieldMax came up with actually not only cony, because cony is actually, it's a Coinbase, which you can trade your crypto using this platform. But now YieldMax actually has come up with a Bitcoin ETF, which is called YieldMax Bitcoin Option Income Strategy ETF. So in this video, I'm going to show you what this is very important, and what expense ratios and everything, what's the strategy they use, and what a yield I'm anticipating. This is the kind of things I'm going to go through. But if we look at here, we can see the price today. It came on the market. It was between previous close was 20.45, but it came to the market was between $20. Usually most YieldMax, they come up $20. So their range was 19.75 to 20.52. Volume was a lot, because it was over almost 150,000. So, over 100,000. So a lot for the first time is just trading. We can see after hours right there is about it went up 4%. Crypto is very volatile, so this is gonna be a great ETF to buy. But if we go to YieldMax ETF itself, so the ticker symbol of this will be YBIT. So it's just different from other. We can see most of YieldMax ETF, the final is kind of Y, but this one, of course, is YBIT, which is YieldMax Bitcoin Option Income Strategy. Again, as you know, YieldMax ETF, most of them except the three that fund of funds. This one does not invest directly in Bitcoin related exchange traded fund or product, right? It does use a leverage as usual. We can see the distribution rate right now. There's nothing here, but if you're a subscriber or you're a person who follow this channel, or if you are not, just make sure you subscribe, because I'm going to give you update of this game-changing ETF that just came out to the market today. We can see fund strategy will be to cap potential gain if the share of a Bitcoin ETF is increased in value. The fund strategy is subject to all potential losses if the share of a Bitcoin ETF decreases in value, which may not be offset by income received by the fund. The fund might not be suitable for all investors. That's usual, right? The shareholder of the fund are not entitled to any dividend paid by any Bitcoin ETF. Of course, you're not going to get dividend directly from Bitcoin, but you will get distribution when they write calls and they're making money. So, but you have to understand, these shares are not suitable for all investors. This is the disclaimer and disclosure they put right here. If we look at the distribution right now, we don't see, there's nothing there, because it just came out of the market today, so there's any profit that they've made. Let's look at the fund overview here. YBIT seek to generate current income, using synthetic cover call strategy, using one of the Bitcoin ETFs or ETPs. Okay, YBIT is actively managed by Zega. Almost all the YieldMax ETFs, they are actively managed, right? And then they say here, when selecting Bitcoin ETF on which to trade option, Zega focus on primarily one of the following keys: preference for Bitcoin ETPs that hold physical or spot Bitcoin over such ETP that reference Bitcoin indirectly via future contracts. So select of Bitcoin ETP that have sufficient option liquidity to support YBIT trading activity. So those are the two things they're going to one is going to be indirectly on a future contracts, and another one that has more liquid, so in order for them to be able to sell and buy. Investment objective, of course, is to see current income, and the second objective is to have exposure to a share price of the Bitcoin ETPs, subject to a limit potential investment gains. Fund information, ticker symbol, of course, is YBIT, and inception, it's on the April 22, 2024. It's traded on New York Stock Exchange, and we look at the gross expense ratio is 0.99. Most YieldMax ETFs, they're 0.99. And then we look at the net asset value, asset under management right now is 2.5 million. He has accumulated a little bit just because he just came out today, so that's pretty good. And NAV is 2046. Share outstanding is 125. And then premium discount right now is 0.6, closing price is 20.45, median day spread is 0.15. So we look at that. We look at the performance of what there's no performance, and we look at holdings. As usual, it holds a lot of treasury BITO. Oh, it does actually have security. Look at this. It has a BITO. Okay, BITO is like a Bitcoin ETF. It's a leverage though, right? BITO in the United States Treasury. So actually, they do have some feature contracts though here. So you can see there's a contracts there, and then you can see United States Treasury. So these are the main holding they have right now. So it's not much, but it's pretty exciting. So I just really wanted to give you up to date on YieldMax ETFs and what they have right now. So now they have YBIT, and this YBIT soon is going to be added to YMAX, because all of these ETFs, they are going to be on YMAX. So this YBIT also will be added to YMAX. So that's pretty exciting to see that finally YMAX YieldMax ETF has released or has came up with YBIT. That was long overdue, and it was just about time. So thank you very much for watching this video. And if it's your first time, in order for you not to miss this type of update and distribution update, just make sure you subscribe, and if you like this content, you give me a like. Till we meet again on next video. Bye bye.